You know, it's just, sometimes it's kind of weird seeing a grown man eat corn. I like to eat corn in private.
Yeah, well, but you can do it.
Show me a better technique. You just carve it?
Because we're on camera,
Yeah.
and I don't want you to be embarrassed.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay, there's an image of Michael Bublé eating corn. It's the weirdest image. Just look it up.
But me, you
Google
can
it.
do that. And you know, this is pretty, just look it up. Michael Bublé.
Just Google it. Google Bublé.
Was he eating corn on the cob or just regular?
Just walking down the street, eating corn on the cob. That's all I'm gonna say. Hi, I'm Dom Green with Positive People Posse. I'm excited to show you what we call Positive People Posse presents TacoTalks. This is the look and listen from the minds of the businessmen, women, entrepreneurs, and those who enjoy their lives successfully. We're gonna discuss their stories over my favorite food, tacos. Bottom line, if you don't like tacos, I don't trust you. I believe that tacos bring us all together. Be sure to follow us at Positive People Posse at Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Good vibes, stay positive. Hi, I'm Dom Green with Positive People Posse, presenting Taco Talks with my man Arthur Leduc, the owner of Kansas City Taco Company. He has a great story, and I'm excited to eat some tacos and talk about it. You know, the first thing that I notice is the character from the outside. You know, that element of your Volkswagen van is like awesome. A little bit of charm, a little bit of feel for the outside to in.
I think, you know, personally, I think it exemplifies the vibe of the goal and the vibe of what I wanted people to feel coming in, you know. Drove that thing across country. I bought it off an 85-year-old deadhead in Vermont. She had long silver hair, Elvis glasses on, and a tie-dye t-shirt. And we drove it across country. We broke down twice. It's something that makes people happy. That's what I wanted to get that for the company. And I just cruised it around KC for a good year and a half, 2 years before I had.
That's a perfect form of advertisement right there, you know?
And I think it, you know, the vibe that gives off and the atmosphere in here, you know, it's like I want people to be happy.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, people come to your house to eat, you want them to be happy. And that's the way, like, I feel like I'm inviting you into my home.
That being said, you know, I really want to kind of just get your why statement. I know that you got all these accolades recently just to get where you're at now, you know.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about like some of the things some of the positive things that have came as of late.
There's a lot of good restaurants in this town, and to be recognized in 430 magazine as the best tacos in Kansas City or best taqueria in Kansas City, and then to be nominated in the pitch yesterday for the best tacos in Kansas City. There's some good competition out there. I'm in good company.
Yeah.
And whether we win it or not, we're in it. It's a powerful thing. We're a small restaurant. We're 1,500 square feet.
Yeah.
We only seat 58 people inside and out. And this place is packed, you know, asses to elbows in this place, you know, most of the time. And people get off on it. Some people don't like it, and they're like, this is too cramped up. I'm like, hey, if you're not rubbing elbows, you're not at KC Taco
Seriously.
Company.
Can you talk about, you know, how you started even the KC Taco Company?
So when I moved to KC, two things I noticed was I wasn't having a lot of luck getting new online marketing clients. So when I moved here, I ended up losing quite a few of my online marketing clients. So I had my team build a fictitious website called Kansas City Taco Company, and my wife, who's a graphic artist, actually designed the logo.
Simple, clean.
Built it, search engine optimized it so it would show up on the first page of Google within 30 days. You know, offered taco bar catering. And to this day, if you Google tacos Kansas City or taco catering, we own it.
Nice.
We own the organic listing. All of a sudden, I start getting phone calls, emails. We want to book you for a wedding. We want to book your taco bars for a party. And I'm like, oh, we didn't even have a business.
I didn't think this would really
No,
work.
that wasn't the intent.
That's awesome.
That wasn't the intent.
Mastermind plan right there.
So we are hanging out with some friends of mine in California, drinking lots of beers and tequila. And they go, dude, you've been in the restaurant business your whole life. Why don't you get back into it? And I was like, 1 or 2 more tequilas later, I made the decision. But I must say, a week before that, I was going through one of those things where I wasn't sure if I was in the right place, Kansas City. I called my sister up on the phone, and she's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, I just feel like I'm a fish out of water here. I'm really questioning this decision to move here. And she basically told me, she's like, "Bloom where you're planted."
Yeah.
And I said, "All right, yeah, okay." She's like, "No, Arthur, bloom where you're planted." I then went down to the Lake of the Ozarks, and I had not been there before. My wife took me into this real kitschy Ozark gift shop, and as soon as I walk in, I see a sign that says "Bloom where you're planted."
What a wake up right there.
Yeah.
That's that spiritual connection that you had.
I took that, I bought the sign, a couple postcards, and then I put that sign above my coffee maker in my house so I could see it every morning when I woke up.
That's awesome.
And then when this became a reality, I had this mural designed, and I had them put "Bloom where you're planted."
That's awesome.
The mural was done, and it was like 2 days before we're about to open. And my wife was in the bathroom painting the doors in the bathroom or something. And she came out, and I was bawling. Sitting here, right here, looking up at the mural, I was just bawling.
That's real.
And she thought somebody died. She's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I'm just so happy. I can't believe this.
That's great.
It's happening."
Tears of joy. I mean, like,
it was great.
That's an awesome feeling. You know, what I feel that KC has, you know, like you're talking about bloom where you're planted, is that we are a community. You know, tell me about the aspect of, you know, you getting to where you're at here, but, you know, just feeling that community, you know, support your company and your spirit and who you are. And
well, I'm going to read this right from the back of this, because this is how I feel about it. We're very grateful for the amount of love Kansas City patrons have shown us. By supporting our locally owned business, you have greatly stimulated the local economy. On average, 68% of every dollar that's spent in Kansas City stays in Kansas City, as opposed to 14% from businesses or chains held outside of the state.
that's awesome.
So if you go eat
That's
somewhere,
a strong, like, powerful, like, why.
68% of the money that we bring in stays in this community.
That's awesome.
That's powerful.
That is very powerful.
Something I've just been completely blown away by is how much Kansas Cityans rally around locally owned businesses.
We do.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. The entrepreneur and the confident Arthur says, "I could have done this anywhere."
Yeah.
Part of me says, "Nah, I don't know." You know, Kansas City, this is Kansas City's taco company. This is Kansas City's taco company. Kansas City has brought it to me. They've just like lifted me up personally.
I can feel your appreciation.
Dude,
You know,
it's amazing.
real.
Kansas City rallies around its own.
Yeah.
Period.